Hey, y'all. What's up? What's going on? Welcome back to Love Talk Podcast. We are back with another episode. Another episode. We are killing this week. I'm tired, but look, it's
Lift
happening.
up.
Look, the exhaustion is real with this one, let me tell you.
It's not a game. It's
It's not a
not a
game. Not
game.
for the week at all.
Goodness.
But we up here. We killing it. We up here and we killing it, getting it done. How are you doing today?
I'm amazing. I can't complain today at all. You know what? I don't really complain any day because I'm here and I'm alive and
Amen.
breathing, and that's just that.
Absolutely. I'm with you on that 1,000%. I'm
That's
here.
just that.
Look, another day,
Listen,
and I'll take it. I ain't even mad. I look
at
tired,
all.
but it's all right.
At all. Now, if my camera goes off like maybe once or twice, I got food in front of me and I didn't get to finish eating. So I might take off, take a bite, and then come back, just so you know.
All right. That's cool. I'm not sure if Miss Desiree is going to want to be on the camera anyway today. She hasn't been feeling well. She did tell me that she had COVID, so I want everybody to make sure that they're praying for her
Okay,
and that she
okay.
gets better. But she says she still wants to come and be on the show anyway today. And so thank you for coming on, Miss Desiree, and being a trooper.
Okay.
Want to kick it with
Or,
us anyway.
of course. That's
Yep.
goodness.
Yep. And so she says she gonna be up here. So today we are going to be talking about what are we talking about today? Family upbringing and if it's important in a relationship. Before we bring her on, what are your thoughts on it?
Absolutely. And the only reason why I say that is because when you're used to a certain way of living, way of life, you're going to want to match somebody who has similar morals, values,
Yeah.
upbringing. Because if not, let me tell you something. For instance, knowing I shouldn't have been, I knew better, and I still did it anyway. I
We
have
do.
dealt with people from the streets,
Hmm.
family, parents in and out of jail, mom not really in their life, and it's just like, Janae, I know you think you superwoman, but you're not going to be able to love them out of that and make them value, appreciate, respect, and view things like you do.
Hmm.
So, like I have yet, and this makes me so sad to say, I have yet to meet a man where I can freely talk about my relationship with God.
Oh.
And it's just like, you know what? I gotta let you go. Like,
Yes.
and I've grown to the point where I always felt like, oh, I can pray this out of him and I can pray
Mm.
for him to match me and all that type of stuff, right? But
Hmm.
at my grown 35-year-old age now, no. Like I tell these dudes up front, hey, I have a relationship with God. I love him. He is in
Period.
everything that I do. So what you got to say about that? And I'm going to know sooner than later if you're
Hmm.
faking about that based off our conversations,
Yep.
based off how you talk, based off how I see you treating people, let alone treating me.
Hmm.
So there have been so many times I've had to invite boyfriends to church. It's like, I go. Why not just say, hey, babe, I'll meet you there. Hey, babe, what time is church?
Hmm.
Things like that. But I have heard oh, I'm good. That's not my thing. I haven't had God this far. I don't need. Oh, whoa. You what? Yeah. Yeah. So
Ooh.
that that is the ultimate. I don't care how fine you are. I don't care how good the is. It's not happening. Like, cause too many times I have sacrificed my relationship with him to avoid and being scared of somebody leaving me because of that. And of course, I was in my younger years, my early 20s and everything like that.
Hmm.
But now I don't care because I've been alone for years before, and
Yeah.
I'm not afraid of it. Like, you
Yeah.
don't want to be here? Cool, no problem. I was
You hit a
waiting
few
for
different
you.
points in there. Um, I think for me, family upbringing matters to a degree. I
Mm-hmm.
think only because once you get older, regardless of what your family looks like, you're
Right.
responsible for if you experience trauma in your
Mm-hmm.
childhood, the trauma wasn't your fault, but you're responsible for the healing.
Have Have I not said that?
So,
Yeah. Yeah. Let's go.
you know what I
Yes.
mean? And so
Yes.
it does matter to a degree. Okay, that's how you was brought up. So, like what Derek was saying yesterday, are you going to do the same thing that broke you that you know didn't work?
Right.
Or have you learned and have you healed from it? And I believe that conversation happens later on as time goes on. And
Mhm.
then on your other point, as far as knowing if they are Christian or not, or if they have a relationship with God, that for me, us being equally yoked, that
Yeah.
is
Fact.
a that's a deal breaker.
Fact.
And when you have discernment, you can tell like, okay, nah, mm-mm, this ain't gonna it. This ain't gonna work.
And you know what's funny? Like, I just did a duet on TikTok of Pastor Keon. He
Hmm.
came up there and said, God allowed that relationship for he was touching on so many different things, and it made me think of my most recent experience that I've
Yeah,
told y'all about. Granted, it wasn't that long, it didn't last that long, but I in my heart, I felt like
it was
this is
real.
it. This
Yeah,
is it.
yeah.
So he said, nothing is by accident.
Mm-mm.
Everything has a purpose.
Yes,
And he
absolutely.
said, God allowed you to date that person for 6 years opposed to 60. God
Hmm.
allowed you to be in this person's presence for 3 months instead of 3 years to show you this ain't it. This is
Hmm.
not for
And
me.
he
Let me
will,
get
and he
on.
will show you. Let me
Listen,
tell you.
let me get up out of here. And you know
Look.
what? It's like, you know what? Facts. Like,
Hmm.
when I tell you I cut a two-step, when he said that, I was like, you know what? Because so many times I have talked to my sister, like, why did he allow this?
Hmm.
Like, why did he allow this person to cross my path? Why this? Why that? Why that? But then I was like, you know what? I'm glad he did because he's saying, okay, Janae, you're smart. We gonna see if you pay attention to what you asked me to show you. I'm showing you.
Hmm.
We're gonna see if you really listen to your discernment, to your gut feeling, to that spirit
Girl.
that's telling you you're asking these questions for a reason.
Hmm.
You're seeing this for a reason. Are you going to pay attention?
That's funny that you said that because I think a lot of times we get so comfortable in our relationship that we have with the Lord and content in the Lord, which we are supposed to be, but we become so content that we stop growing, that we stop becoming better in God. And
Mm-hmm.
so because of that, you're like, oh no, my discernment, my whatever, it's on point, it's on point, it's on point. And then God will be like, all right, I'm about to send you a test. Are you really? And I know that's when I have personally failed more times than I want to say,
As have I.
especially when
As
it
have
comes to
I.
relationships.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, Kia. Hello, hello, hello.
Hey, hey, I was just talking about you. I was just talking about you because when I tell you, she will tell you, she will tell you that there are so many times and what's funny, my last situation, when I tell people what happened, they're like, what the, like,
Girl,
what? Because
some stuff be really seeming
look,
like it's out of a
you,
movie.
listen, you guys saw, he's been on the show.
Yeah,
Like,
he
you
literally
got,
came up here and had a whole conversation and was like, I got a fiance, but you still got a whole wife, Ninja. What are you talking about?
like,
What
so
are
many,
you talking about?
me and my sister, we will say, nah, this ain't it. This
Mm,
ain't it. But this one, through everybody because it's like, what the whole hell? Ain't
Right.
no way, especially the type of money that was spent, the time that was spent, the energy, the effort, just everything. And so it's like, God was like, all right, I'm gonna let you go out there for a month. I'm gonna let you.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to start. And I think, like I told y'all, what disrupted the peace
Mm-hmm.
was me praying all up and
Oh
down that,
yeah. Oh yeah. That's
touching
all you
every
had to do.
door.
That's gonna irritate that spirit.
Listen,
It's
every
gonna
door,
irritate it every time.
every see, any and every doorknob, every drawer, every washcloth,
Mm-hmm.
touching everything every day. That demon was like, "Who the f- is this?
Right.
Get her up out of here!"
Get
And so,
her up out of here.
what I think it
Mm-hmm.
was, he probably fell harder than he expected to,
Mm-hmm.
and it was like, okay, I gotta push her away. I know it's gonna hurt her, but I gotta push her away because I know she's not gonna stay if she finds this out.
And you know what I think what really puzzles me about that situation, and I was actually talking about this on Spotify. What puzzles me about that is that a lot of times when people are being used, because you have the Lord can use you, right? And then the enemy can use you. You can be used as a vessel on either side.
Mm-hmm.
The
Mm-hmm.
thing is that when you're being used by the enemy, a lot of people don't know it because they're already under some type of vulnerability and hurt themselves. And so my thing is it's time for you, brother man, to go get some healing. Because not only are you destroying your life, you're destroying other people's lives. And you have kids and you've got a whole
Listen,
like
three of them.
you can't do that. You can't do that.
And I think the part that really pissed me off after it's all said and done was, and again, I don't take away anybody's grieving. You grieve how you grieve.
Hello, hello, hello. When y'all come in,
I
say hi. Drop your purple hearts up in the comments. What's
I am
up?
I'm never going to be like, oh, get over it, whatever the case may be. You just learn to deal with it more. You learn
Mm-hmm.
to be okay with death. Because let's
Yes.
be clear, we're not escaping it.
No.
None of it's going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
Life happens.
there are some people who are ready for it and they're like, I knew this was coming. I'm still hurt, but I'm better than I thought I would be because I knew it was coming.
Mm-hmm.
But what pissed me off was
When y'all come in, say hello, hello, hello. We see the numbers going up. What's
I
up?
knew he had told me that his mom had passed away
Mm-hmm.
10 years ago. And it was around the time I met him. And so me being with him and spending that month with him, it was like like you invited me to
Mm-hmm.
spend this time with you. I didn't invite myself. I didn't ask to come. You invited me. So for you to say and use that as an excuse, oh, I'm just going through this because my mom, sweetheart, that doesn't give you the right
The permission
to,
to treat
to lie, to treat me like shit,
you.
to
Mm-hmm.
make me think I'm delusional and crazy when you know damn well I'm not. Don't use your mom's passing, which was 10 years ago, as an excuse.
Mm-hmm.
I'll give you,
And if
I'll
you're
give
still not past that, and this is
listen,
causing destruction in other relationships, and you ain't got no business being in relationships.
that part.
So y'all answer this comment. I'm answer this in the question, in the comments. Blah, blah, answer this question in the comments. Does family upbringing matter in a relationship? When you're getting to know somebody, does family upbringing matter?
It's like I don't take the passing of both my sons. Granted, one was in 2016 and one was in 2018. I don't allow that to make me treat people like shit.
No.
And it's like, I'm not going to say I've gotten over it because that's a piece of me that I will never get back, even when I do have kids.
Right.
But I can talk about it now and not cry
Mm-hmm.
out of sadness. If I talk about it, I'm talking about it with my sister. Like, why in the can't I, when I see so many horror stories and people who have harmed their kids and done the most devil demon shit, excuse my language, to their kids, and I'm like, God, you saw what happened to mine. Why? Why? When it's people like me who want them and can't meet a man good enough to even want to attempt to have kids with and things like that. It's just like, so you just letting anybody pop them out, huh? Like Tic Tacs. You get a kid, you get a kid, you get a kid. And it's like, come on now. Like, I don't I don't get it. But then I really stop and think like, okay, there are things that I did not see. There are things, conversations that I did not hear. He knows this is going to kill me, hurt me. But he took his babies back because they're innocent. And he did not want them growing up to have to deal with that being their dad. Or even me. Who's to say I would have been strong enough to have to raise boys as a woman? I'm not a man. I will never sit up here and say I know how to teach a boy how. No, I don't.
I'm trying to tell you because
No, no, I don't.
tell you, raising
I,
them little suckers is a whole different thing. I'm telling you.
now I can raise me a little girl, of course, but a boy, that's something completely different. So I'm grateful for all of my experiences for the simple fact that he is yet time and time and time and time and time. I can keep going with how many times he has given me a do-over and given me a chance to be like, all right, Janaea, I
Every time he wakes you up, you have a do over, and that's what people don't understand. You're not waking up just to be here and be a waste of space. I'm gonna tell you, I was watching this video, and this guy was praise and worship singer, and he literally was in the middle of his concert, and he died on stage in the middle of praising and worshiping God. When the Lord tells us that we don't know the time or day, we
you
literally don't.
oh
You do not know. You never know. So don't act like you know. And so if you believe, if you have a relationship with God, then why not get up every day and make sure that you're doing what you need to do to serve the
listen,
Lord? It doesn't mean that we're perfect because we're not. We're human and he
and
knows
he
that.
knows
So
that.
we're supposed to get better. You're not supposed to stay the same. I shouldn't have a conversation with you now and you be like, well, I'm 10 years later, I'm the same and I'm gonna be the same and I ain't gonna never change. Like what? You're supposed to grow. You're supposed to get wiser. You're supposed to change.
Mm-hmm.
That's what he wants us to do. He teaches us about wisdom and he teaches us about all those things. And so if you're doing the same thing you did when you was in high school, it's a problem. And it's time for people to step into purpose. And that's a whole different conversation for a whole different day because they get up here and I be
Listen,
and I be in it. But yeah, you're supposed to get better. If you're not getting better, then it's a problem. It's a huge,
yeah.
huge problem. Including healing.
Listen, I'm forever in a lot of my videos where I talk about people and relationships and experiences. The one thing I always say at the end of them, I'm gonna keep saying this until I'm black and blue in the face.
I'm trying to tell you.
Y'all need to heal.
Yes.
Do the work. And there was one time I did a live with somebody who I am no longer in contact with. He had asked me, he was like, somebody had actually came on there and was like, oh, you'll never be fully healed. That's a lie.
Mm.
That's a lie. Because when you put in the work and you understand why you still feel the way that you feel, why certain things still trigger you,
Mm-hmm.
why, you know, you're not putting in the work, you're not taking the time to fully attack what's wrong with you, why you feel a certain type of way. For instance, when I first got on TikTok, people were asking me what the names on my forearms are. They're my son's names. And I don't not many people know the truth as far as my first son is concerned. My family knows, really, really close friends of mine know, but I don't tell that to everybody.
Mm-hmm.
When I tell you, this is how I knew I was healed from being heartbroken that my sons are no longer here. People are so nasty. I had made a video explaining my tattoos, and somebody was like, okay, well, what happened if you don't mind me asking? So I answered one specific person. That video got almost 100 million views, shares, likes, comments, but then it got taken down because my supporters were going in on people who were like, oh, she probably killed her sons. That's why she don't want to talk about it. She a bad mom. They probably died in her care. I was like, oh, these poor babies.
What's up? What's up? What's
When
up?
I saw that,
You
I
too.
laughed.
I'm coming
I
through.
laughed at that because it was like, oh, sweetie, you don't know me enough to say that. So you know what? What you're dealing with, these comments, you're coming from a place of hurt because your life is miserable. And you think by you saying that, you're going to bring me down to that level. Oh, sweetheart. I actually feel sorry for you.
Mm-hmm.
I like it didn't bother me. It didn't bother me. That's how I was like, you know what? You're good now.
Mm.
You're good. The fact that you can even talk about this,
Right.
the fact that you can even share, the fact that you can not go off on people like I know you can, the fact that you won't look up somebody's IP address and pull up on them and say, what was that? Oh, I'm that person that you were talking about in that bit. It That's how I know I'm good.
Mm-hmm.
Simple. Those type of comments, it's like you can't make me feel bad about something that I've already accepted and
Mm-hmm.
worked on and gotten through. It'll never happen.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. I absolutely agree with you on that. And there's a lot of nasty people. The internet definitely has its good and bad for sure.
Yeah.
The internet has its good and bad, especially because behind the screen, you got them trigger fingers, and they feel bigger and badder behind the screen than they do in front of you. But as much as we want to respond,
I don't. I don't.
and I'm telling y'all, I have wanted to respond to some people. I'm pretty confident in my part. I think I do okay. It takes a lot to um, get me to react. Because you're gonna say what you say, you're gonna do what you do, and ignorance is truly a bliss.
Facts.
But that's what it is. You have people out there where they will respond, and then they'll have something nasty to say.
Isn't it though,
And
Jazzy?
now you're tested. You're being tested because now you have a choice to make a choice. If you respond and you go off on them, it is what it is. Try again with the next one, because I promise you, if you fail one test, it's coming around again. I just gonna spin the block. If I found no nothing else, I know that.
My sister Kia will tell you she, because I'm quick to block somebody
Hmm.
or I'm
Hmm.
quick to
Exactly. Yes.
go off. And see, my going off don't involve talking. I'm not
Mhm.
gonna argue with you. I'm not gonna run my mouth. I'm not gonna do nothing. I'm gonna tell you, you got so much to say. Pull up. Where can I meet you? Let's talk. Yeah, I want to talk to you. Let's have a full conversation. She'll tell you quick, Janaea. Hey, whoa, hey, wait, no, hey, don't do that. Stay on. Listen, but I don't do that no more because I know how
Mm,
far I can have and will take it. I'm too
exactly.
old. I'm too old to be fighting and ending up in prison. I'm gonna lose all my stuff that I have worked. Wait, listen, and I don't, and I
My
don't
friend
listen
Miss
all the time.
Cherry.
She will tell you I don't
Exactly.
listen all the time. I'll be like, yeah, I heard you, but so what? Uh, I'm oh, and
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
yeah,
Exactly. Exactly, Jazz. That's the thing. It will come back until you respond differently. The Lord, if you have a relationship with the Lord, He wants you to respond differently. If you're responding to the same things, the same situations, the same way, and it keep coming back, you're failing it. Now,
mm-hmm.
if you respond differently the next time it come back, because it will. Now you know how to respond. He has a different expectation from you, and so yeah, you have to respond differently. You can't respond to the same thing every single time the same way, and it's gonna keep pushing you back. You won't never move forward. She said, "Love you, bye." She up here cutting up already, Kim.
Listen, cutting up already.
You said you had your test a couple of days ago. I know you sure did have a test, girl, from what you was telling me. I know you was tested, but y'all go ahead. Why does family upbringing matter in a relationship to you all? And while you type that out in the comments, we actually about to get this. We supposed to look. We didn't already started diving in. We didn't left Desiree all out, but she's finally here on the show. We about to go ahead and bring her up to the Love Talk podcast. Before we do that, I just want to go ahead and give another shout out to Miss Kia, who has been here holding it down with Anthony for our in our comments as our guest moderator. I appreciate you and love you. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for being here and helping us out. Our guest moderator, Miss Shot.
Shakia,
First,
aka Kia,
else,
aka
Shak,
Kiwi Bug. You can call it
Shakia. I want to say her first name right. How you say it?
Shakia.
Shakia. Boom. Shakia. Like that. That's how
Mm-hmm.
exotic. Shakia. Our guest moderator, Miss Shakia. I'm trying to make sure y'all go ahead and show her some love in the comments because she's been coming through for us all week.
And that's
Love
not
you, love you. Also, tonight, if you are in the Flint, Genesee County area, our guest, who was our guest on the 13th, Joshua Williams, will be in Flint at, where is this place at? I think it's called Vibes. I don't know, but I think, what did he say? Women get in free, right? Did he say women get in free?
I, I don't know.
I think women do get in free. So if you free, you ain't want to know, go, because he's going to be there. And then another thing, I want to go ahead and give a shout out to Mr. Jonathan on Whatever Talk, who Miss Janaea was a guest on there. How did that go?
It was actually good. It went really well. He does want me to come back and have
Awesome.
another. We're just getting everybody's schedules together. I know he had recently asked me, and I was like, I don't think I'm available for the day he asked me because of our show. But we're gonna touch back with that.
Cool.
So
He's a cool dude. He's a real
he
cool
is.
dude.
He
He's got a
is.
nice podcast. He's funny. It's called Whatever Talk. So y'all make sure y'all go check him out too. Y'all share, share, share. We have playing I Got the Juice by Miss Desiree, who is about to come to the stage. Well, she was about to come to the stage, but she was prepared. I was gonna bring her up.
Look, where'd she go?
Where I was about to bring her up, I don't know. Where you go, girl? Where you into? David says family upbringing matters in relationships because people grow up and become something else sometimes. Well, you're supposed to change. You're supposed to grow up and change. You're not supposed to stay the same. You stay the same, it's a problem.
There she go.
There we go. Let's go ahead and bring Miss Desiree to the stage. Hello, hello, hello.
Hi, how are you guys?
Hi, Miss
Hello.
Desiree. How are you?
I'm good. I'm just a little bit under the weather. But I'm glad to be a part of this. Thank you guys for letting me
Listen, I
be
ain't gonna
on.
hold you. I'm a little sad you ain't on camera, but I understand you sick, you don't feel good.
I'm
You
gonna
got-
be on
you got
camera. I
tissues.
just gotta get
You got
it
tissues
together.
and stuff.
She getting it together, y'all. So she can
Getting
come
it
on.
together. What
Well,
I
we got
missed,
your
what I
song
missed. Y'all need to
playing.
catch me up.
We got your jam playing. I got the juice.
Thank
Before
you.
we jump into our topic, which is on family upbringing, can you tell us a little bit about this song?
About the song?
Yes, I got the juice.
Oh, sure. So I wrote this song about 3 or 4 years ago, and I just wanted to make something really energetic and happy for us women. Just to let these men know that you are the shit and you are everything, and
Okay. All right, I'm for it.
you're that girl at the end of the day. So I just wanted to make it feel good.
And make sure he know it. And don't forget.
And don't forget.
And don't forget. All right. I'm all for it. For sure. For sure. Thank y'all so much for coming in. As you come in, make sure you share and you invite. Share and invite. Thank you all so much for being here today and supporting the Love Talk podcast, supporting our guest, Miss Desiree. If you want to know the song, it's called I Got the Juice by Desiree, and it is on YouTube. Where else can they find this at?
You can find it on YouTube, Spotify, iTunes, everywhere, really.
Okay.
Okay, we all
Let's
for
go
it. We all for
everywhere.
it.
Hey.
So I'm gonna ask you this question after this is our theme question for the week. Okay? No, I'm gonna let Jay ask it because she already know what I'm asking.
Okay.
Go ahead.
This
Say that.
doggone.
Do it. Do it.
What are your top 5 favorite? What are your? I said that right. Top 5.
Top 5.
Yeah, top 5 R&B. Did we say slow jams or just top 5 R&B songs?
Slow jam.
Okay, your top 5 slow jam R&B songs. What are your favorites?
Ooh, Sonder. For
Top
sure.
5.
I gotta go with Sonder.
Okay.
Ooh, Sade.
Okay.
Ooh,
Yeah, we
I have
tripping
so
people up with
many,
this
to be
question.
honest. Ooh, Toni Braxton. I love her.
Okay.
Does it have to be like new school, old school?
Top
Whatever.
5 slow jams. Whatever you get with.
How many did I just give? 3?
3.
Ooh, Mariah Carey. Gotta give it to her. The old school Mariah Carey.
Okay.
I really like Coco Jones. She's a new artist from.
Yeah, she's amazing.
Yeah. Also, you guys heard of Coco Jones? She's really good. I love her.
Yeah,
stuff.
she has a great voice. She has a good voice.
I got so many. I don't know. Those are Donnell Jones, Chris Brown.
Okay.
Lauryn Hill. I got so many. Brandy. I got so many.
All right. Okay. That's cool. That's what's up. And so, what name some artists that kind of inspire your music and what you're doing?
Her, Mariah, Sade, The Weeknd. Trying to think. I feel like mainly them. I like Mariah the Scientist. Janae Aiko.
I can hear that with your songs.
I try to be really just I try not to pick too much out of other people's music and to just follow my own vibe and my own sound and try to be as original as possible.
Yeah, I'm all with it. Originality is definitely important, especially now. I think in music, and we were saying this yesterday. We had who do we have on? Derek Goborn Jr. He does new jack swing type of music, and you don't hear about too many artists doing that these days, especially new people. A lot of the music kind of sounds the same, and so to have some originality in there to set you apart is very important.
Is that like swing dance? What is New Jack Swing?
New Jack Swing. Let me see. Do you know? Give me a song. Give me a New Jack Swing song, Jay.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't know.
That sounds like something.
I can't give you one right off the top of my head. We had that whole conversation yesterday.
Because that sounds like 60s music or something.
Right?
Swing
no,
dance?
it would be like Guy, New Edition. That type of music and sound.
Okay, I love New Edition.
Yep. So he does music, like that, and that's what inspired him. And so, yeah. But
Okay.
it's different for the time that we're in because nobody's doing that now. And so I think to be doing anything different, especially in music, with a lot of people trying to push a lot of the same sound, I think it's awesome.
Oh, yeah.
I think it's awesome. All right, you said you got your top 3 in there, Jazzy. What is it? Life Jennings, Erica Badu. Forever listen to them. Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh yes, of course.
For sure. They stay on the playlist. Okay. And so
I'm getting myself together so I can be on camera for you guys. Just bear with me. I promise.
You're good. You're all good. Just thank you so much for being here. Like I said, 'cause I know you said you weren't feeling well, and so we're just praying for you and hope that you get better.
Thank you so much. It ended up working out because my work told me to take off. So like, okay, it's perfect. I can make the show and not have to rush as much,
Right, right, right. I feel that all the way for sure. Well, again, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. I know Jay has some questions for you, but I think she eating.
Okay.
So we'll let her
Well,
eat.
how long have you guys been doing this show for?
Oh man, so I started the Love Talk. It's almost been a year. I started it last March. And so
Okay.
it's almost been a year since I've been doing it. I started just straight on Spotify. I wasn't doing any live streaming or anything like that. I did not start live streaming until my second season, which is what we're in now. And I started that, I think I came back in September or like end of September, beginning of October. I came back with my second season and been here since.
Wow.
Yeah, been doing it since. And she joined me after being a guest on the show in October. Octoberish,
Oh,
right? Yeah.
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And so, and then
well,
the second
awesome.
season, March 10th, and we'll be back with the third on April, sometime in April.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, for sure, for sure, for sure. And so go ahead and shoot your questions off, Jay. I know you had some
I
for.
know my first one that I am super, super excited about. So I did, of course, look you up on IG and everything like that. I was snooping. I was like, okay, what's she doing? Who's this? Yeah, doing what she got going on? Am I gonna want to follow her? And I absolutely did.
Oh,
So
thank you.
I see you have a son. I see you have a son, and he is
Mhm.
so freaking cute. And I
Girl,
see
thank
that you
you.
do affirmations for him.
Mm-hmm.
You see that a lot as far as women are concerned in their daughters. But you don't really see that as far as just little boys, period. Just raising little boys, you don't see that. What
Mm-hmm.
made you want to do that? Because I love that. I'm not going to front. I think that's the video that I saw that made me be like, you know what? Follow.
Oh, thank
Yeah.
you. Oh, that's a really good question. And I'm glad that you asked because no one's asked me that. Um, I feel like men have a lot on their plate as far as emotions are concerned.
Mm-hmm.
And we all know in society, how to explain this, women get more attended to when it comes to our mental health and our emotions.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And a lot of men don't know how to express themselves.
Yeah.
They don't know how to even control their emotions or their anger when it comes to just self-expression in general. And I
Mm-hmm.
wanted my son to be a better leader for his peers, for himself. I wanted him to not go out into the world as confused and just discombobulated. I want him to know himself as much as he
Mm-hmm.
can. I want him to have the confidence because a lot of these men nowadays, they don't have confidence. They don't have confidence within themselves. And
Yeah.
it's not taught enough. It's not a lot of the times they're told, oh, just suck it up and throw away your emotions and deal with it. They don't know how.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to instill that in my son, really. I just want him to be the best man that he can for himself.
I love it. I
Thank
freaking
you.
love that.
Absolutely.
It was so cute, y'all. She had him in the mirror and she was talking. I was like, oh my God. I'm not crying. I'm not. Follow. I'm not crying. I swear my eyes just come in my eye.
Well,
She's
you have here. A
beautiful.
lot of men can carry so much. We got to bring them up in the modern world to let them know it's okay to be vulnerable. Absolutely.
Hmm. Oh, yeah. It's
Absolutely.
definitely okay because there's a lot of toxic energy that follows not knowing yourself, not knowing your emotions, not knowing how to express correctly. Then it can become toxic. So,
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. I agree
very
with that
much.
completely. It's important, I think, to definitely teach them like, okay, yeah, you know, you have women too, right? You have women, but yeah, you're a man, but we're all at the end of the day just human, and we all express different
Hmm.
Hmm.
emotions, and that's what's being
Hmm.
for
It
sure. So
doesn't make you weak. It doesn't make you
no,
weaker than the next. It's human. You're right.
right, right. Go ahead, Jay.
I think for me, do you plan on having any more kids, or is one and done, or what? How's
Oh,
that?
girl, do you want more kids?
Look, do you want some more?
Do you?
Look, I ain't got none, so of
Do
course I
you want
do.
any?
I want, yes, I do. About
Ooh,
three of
ooh.
them.
I I want to adopt.
Okay.
Yeah,
Awesome.
I want to. I want to adopt. Now, I do want. I'd say I want one or two more from my body, possibly one or two more. But I know I want to adopt for sure too. So
Nice.
I
Yeah.
guess it'll end up being a big family.
Okay.
I have three kids, and so look, I get that. I get that
Oh,
response for sure. I got
I
three.
was about to say, okay, so you want more, Shantae, or
I do. I want more. I do want more. I would like to have one from my body, at least one more from my body. But I will tell you, with my personal experience, that adoption it is a hard journey, but it's definitely a beautiful one.
mm,
It's a beautiful journey, and I love every second of it. And so I think if you're gonna do it, definitely go ahead and do it, and don't let anybody tell you nothing different.
mm-hmm,
Don't let nobody tell
mm-hmm,
you nothing different.
period. Because
Yeah.
me and my partner were just talking about this yesterday. We was like, what did we say? We were talking about, should we adopt in the future a newborn or should we adopt a teenager? And a lot of the differences between adopting a teenager is they come with all the attitude, right? They come with all the problems and the issues, and but I'm just like, adopting in general, because people need a safe space, they need a home, they need to they need some type of hope back into their lives because of what these individuals have gone through.
Yeah. Yeah,
um
it's really something, and we're really supposed to be going down this road, but that's
wow.
one of the things that they teach you, and they teach us when you start to go through this journey of adoption or fostering, is that there are a lot of teenagers, like the kids who are normally 10 and up, they don't ever see a family, rarely. And
Hmm.
so it's very, very difficult for them because a lot of people see them as older and automatically label them as a problem, instead of
Hmm.
a person, a child who still needs help and direction, and most importantly, love.
Exactly.
And so, yeah, I agree with you on that. For me, I think it was like, you know what? I wanted a smaller child. And then once I saw the little girl who I'm going through this process with, I was like, oh my goodness, that's her. And she's
Oh,
older. I
how old
got a
is
daughter
she?
today. She just turned 10.
Oh, happy birthday.
Yeah, she just turned 10. And so I was like, wow, okay. And I didn't want another 10, 9 year old. I already got a daughter who's 9, and she be getting on my nerves. But when and you can just tell
Hmm.
you have that vibe and connection.
That
And so I'm
connection.
all for adoption. I say, look, if
I
you
love
can
that.
do it, definitely do it. And I'm gonna tell y'all another thing: it's not as expensive as everybody think it is. So
Oh, okay.
let me put that out there too. It's
Okay.
really not. It's really not that bad. They actually help you with it. So
Oh, wow. Okay,
yeah,
good.
the state helps you cover the cost for it. And so that's going off a little tangent there, but you got another comment that says that's so true. Men
Mhm.
keep so many things hidden because they are told they have to be man. That's not
Hmm.
true. They are still
That's
man no matter what. Exactly.
mm-hmm.
Exactly. 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 They are still no matter what. Let's see. What did David say? Suck it up and be a man. One of the worst things to
Me
say
too.
to male. Buried emotions turns into rage in the long run.
Mm.
It really, really can. It really, really can. That's something that I've seen. Not only can buried
Mm.
emotions, but unhealed trauma can turn into rage.
Mm,
And that gets ugly.
yeah.
That
Yeah.
gets ugly. So what other question did you have? I'm just talking.
Um, as far as the topic of family dynamics and everything like that, have you ever felt pressured like by your family members to date someone or not date someone that you've been with, and it just feel like, okay, like I don't really care what you think. I'm happy with this person. I know you
Mhm.
my family, but like, and have you ever dealt with that?
It's funny because I dealt with the opposite. It was always their family or their person that had issues on this side. My family's been open to anybody I dated because
Okay.
I think that has to deal with because they trusted me and they
Yeah.
trust my opinion
Yeah.
on who I decide to let into my life.
Yeah.
So I think that has a lot to do with uh, family matters. But
Yeah.
I mean, on the other end of things, it was really hard because people would judge you before they get to know you, and you have to kind of deal with that and just kind of be there for yourself and know that it's not your fault. It has nothing to do with you. If someone's gonna judge you and not try to make the effort to get to know you, and they just go,
Mm-hmm.
they're gonna do what they're gonna do, and
Yeah.
that's okay.
Mm.
So it's hard. It's a really good
Yeah.
question.
So this topic appealed to you. I'm assuming it's because this is something about what you just said that you've been through before or have experienced in some
Hmm.
shape, form, or fashion. Explain that a little bit.
So I would deal with, for example, my partner's family. I guess. Oh, there's so. There's not me. But for example, let's say their mom, for instance, doesn't agree with her, and um, I'm not really sure. Maybe at the time I was young, might have been the energy that I was exuding. A free spirit kind of does what she wants, girl. Um, and a lot of times it comes off as misunderstood. A lot of times it comes off as, oh, she don't have any goals or care about her life. Uh, so I think that might have been the energy I was unknowingly exuding at the age of 19. Uh, I'm 27 now, so things have changed and I know how to carry myself accordingly and speak up for myself. But in those situations, I was constantly trying to prove myself to other people, to prove myself to their family. It didn't matter what I did at the end of the day, but I thought, okay, if I make them a meal, they'll like me better. If I hang out with them on family functions, maybe I can get along and they'll like me better and they'll see me for who I am. But at the end of the day, somebody has their mind made up about you and they already set on, oh, I'm not going to like this person. There's nothing you can do to change their opinions or, their actions. And so instead of people pleasing, I had to be okay with, okay, this is who I am. And if somebody doesn't like me, that's okay. That doesn't make me change or like myself less. So I would say to somebody who is struggling with the same thing, to just remind yourself that you are not the problem. It is okay if not everybody has to like you.
Mm-hmm.
And I wish I knew that sooner, but it took me a while. It took me a while. Yeah,
I
as long as you don't
Mm-hmm.
change to stay true to who you are. Exactly.
Yeah, definitely stay true to who you are for sure.
Hmm.
I understand that. I think for me though, it was a little different as far as my past experience and what the family upbringing and how it affected our relationship because he was a mama's boy.
Mm.
He is a mama's boy. I mean, straight. I once I realized it was a competition, I'll never forget it. I'll never forget it.
Girl, I've
I had
been there.
I had given him a birthday party. I gave him a party, invited his parents to come, his family to come, and I had made his favorite foods that he liked for me to cook. And his
Mm.
mom brought over a bucket of chicken from I think Bojangles. She brought over a few buckets of chicken, and he was in the kitchen. I had made shepherd's pie this for his. That was one of the things I had made, and he was eating it, and he was like, "Baby, this is so good." And his mom comes in the kitchen, and she was like, "So is it better than mine? Do you like her food better than mine, or
No,
does mine taste better?" Your
no,
mother.
she did not.
Yeah, literally right in front of me. She goes, "You know, you're my love child." And Once I realized I was in the competition, I was like, he was like, no, mother, it's good. I like yours too. She leaves out the kitchen, baby. I was just, I don't really like it. We were
No.
we were married, by the way, so I was stuck. But
No, it's so funny
but
because I experienced that. Not the exact
Mhm.
same
yeah,
situation scenario, but the guy that I was married to was a mama's boy.
mhm.
And he had nothing but sisters. He had one brother. He never really lived with or nothing, but I wish I seen the red flags.
Girl who used to girl, his mama said, don't marry my son. That's my love child. I should have listened. I should have
You
listened.
should
Because I said, who gonna
Listen,
know better than his own mama?
look. If you want to just be stuck with your mama for the rest of your life, that's none of my business.
My business. Have you ever dated a mama's boy, Trinea?
yes,
How did that go?
it wasn't. I'm gonna say I didn't have it really that bad. We were together for 4 years, and this was in my early 20s.
Okay.
20s, and so
Hey,
I
Mika.
think for me, the problem was every time he wanted to do something, he felt like his mom had to come. I'm like, we were planning trips and stuff, and he's like, "Oh yeah, I gotta bring mommy." Why?
No.
It was serious,
Why? To the
girl.
point where he had his own place, but he let his mom and her, which was boyfriend at the time until they got married, now husband, live with him. I'm like, what the fuck?
Girl.
What is that? Do you paint her toes too? Do you wipe her ass after she is a bath? Do you read her bedtime
Girl.
stories? I
That's
just
not
want.
the bedtime stories.
Do you do what? Do you change your for her? It's that time of the month. I just want to know.
Oh my God.
I just want. These are honest questions. I just want to know. Yeah. So it was always that, and I'm just like, what the fuck?
How long did it take for you to leave the relationship?
You know what? Like I said, we were together for 4 years, so it wasn't that bad to that extent where I was like, I got to get up out of here. But it was just like when we planned outings and certain things, it was just like, oh, I got to get mommy to go too. For what? I just want to
Oh,
spend your mom. I sleep with you. What do you?
Exactly.
So it wasn't like, and it wasn't a constant thing. It wasn't constant, and it wasn't like all the time. But it was just like oh, okay, well, this interesting. This real interesting. I don't like this. Yeah. I wasn't fully grown at the time to like really mentally and emotionally place things into respect. Because like I said, I was maybe 23, 22, 23 when I met him. So it was like, damn, like I was still young.
You were young.
Still really young. So the me now, never.
absolutely not, girl. That's bad. I thought mine was bad. When he told me he was going to call his mama and tell on me, I was like, damn. I thought I was grown. Like, what? You about to
Not tell.
You whooping?
Not tell.
He was going to tell on me.
That's so funny.
I'm not even lying. I cannot make this up. I've
had that happen.
I've never heard a grown person tell me, grown man. He goes, okay, I'm going to call my mom and tell on you because you know I have an attention deficiency and she needs to explain to you how I need attention. I said, I really married this man.
Look, it was the opposite for me. It was the opposite for me. He called my mom. And my mom, I love my mom to death. She was like, now you know, Janaea gonna say and do what she want to do, right? I can't help you because you with her, you figure it out. Like why are you telling me? She got a mind of her own. She not gonna listen to me me in regards to this?
She grown.
What you want me to say? And it's so funny. My mom has come to the point where she be telling people, don't tell me nothing. Don't ask me nothing. Don't tell me nothing. Janaea, she different. Hey, listen, God. I'm low-key scared of her. I don't want to get, I be like, Mom, stop. She be like, no, because you crazy. You got a little, you are your father's daughter. Something wrong with you. Like, I don't know why people be coming to me and be like, don't say nothing to me about my child. She's grown.
Right.
She closer to 40 than she is 30. Like, let her be. And unless you have her number, call her if you feel some type of way. But you might want to be careful with that, because she gonna cuss you out, then block you. She gonna cuss you out, then block you. So you ain't even gonna be able to give her nothing to say back. Because why are you bothering her? She don't bother nobody. Leave her alone. Please leave her alone. Just don't. I don't care. I don't know what to tell you. I be like, good job, Mom. And tell these people, if they got something to say, they know where to find me or not.
That's the part. That part right there.
If you don't have my telephone number, you can't address me about anything. And even if you do have my telephone number, you might run something by me, but you will never be able to address me about anything. Because what's up?
Mm-hmm. People be too scary to address you in real life. I've come across.
Oh yeah. And I'll be waiting for it. I'll be like, what's up? What we doing?
Miko, answer this for me. You said his mother had cameras all over the house. All over whose house? Your house?
Please say his.
Or her house. His house.
Explain right. His house or his house. Explain that, because what? Who's she watching?
Yeah.
That's like a movie. That's like a Lifetime movie.
I don't know what it is, but when my son grows up, I'll be happy if he finds himself a good girl. You know, he ain't staying in my house 30 years old, 40. No, go find you a really nice wife. As long as she respects me, we good.
And see, that be the whole, a lot of moms, when they're raising young boys by themselves, I'm like, that's
your son, not your man. Exactly.
Why are you talking to him like that?
Exactly.
Why he gotta take care of you? You how old and he's how old?
Mm-hmm.
Are y'all married secretly?
It's funny that you said that. It's funny that you said that, because Anthony, that was a topic idea that Anthony had about men treating their women like they're their mother. They go and they say, they say a woman goes and find her dad, and a guy goes to find his mother. He wants you to be his mama. I'm not your mom. And that's definitely a topic that we're gonna be touching.
Not your mom.
She was supposed to raise you. What did K. Michelle say? You can't raise a man.
Yeah.
He wasn't raised right before you.
Yeah.
You wonder why you act like a fool.
I'll be on Snap if that.
I am not raised. I already got enough kids. I'm not raising my man.
Look, none but my own, because what are you talking about?
Exactly.
Talking about. And so answer this in the comments. Have y'all ever dated a mama's boy or somebody's parent who was just really overly, I'm not sure what the right word is. They just overdo it. They're too involved in their adult children's personal life. That's a problem. What other questions do you have? And you can ask us questions too. If you haven't, you can shoot any off, Desiree. We're all open in here for it.
Okay. Oh, someone said they share a condo together. The mom and dad?
The mom and the son share a condo together?
Are you still entertaining it? Or
wait, I'm confused. Miko.
I don't know.
What's going on? Because now I'm confused.
I'm lost. And I don't.
Lost in the sauce. So the mom and the son still shares a condo together. And the mom has cameras in the condo. Oh my God. Is it her condo and he stays with her? And that's what I'm wondering. I mean, if it's her place, that's one thing.
Make
You know,
sure you're
like,
in stream. We're
what
on
is
the
she doing for? Like, what is
podcast
she?
right now.
What is she doing? That's crazy. Okay, mother and son share the condo together, and she
Mother
got
and son. Okay. So
cameras up in the spot.
no, ma'am. Red flag.
She want to make sure he ain't.
Up in her house.
In her house.
In her
Yeah,
house.
that's what she want to make.
That's
Who
what it
that
sounds
And
little
like.
you could, you just
scallywag
can't
you
do it
got
up in
coming up
here.
in here?
That's what it sounds
What?
Oh, no, people.
She want to see who was coming in
Yeah,
and out of the house. Yeah. Okay. If
Yeah.
it's your crib, you do what you do. That's your crib. That's your crib. Now, when it comes to their actual relationship, like I'm wondering what is that like because I don't know. I don't know, my dukes. You kind of that's a little bit much. And so, you yourself, what do you say? Would you say, Desiree, that it's important for people to heal from childhood trauma or past trauma before going into new relationships?
Ooh, that's that is a whole topic
Mhm.
because a lot of times if you don't heal, you're just gonna end up repeating the same problems with
Mm-hmm.
with your new person, and it
Mm-hmm.
won't even be their fault. They be looking at you like, why you taking all this anger out on me? Because you ain't healed from the past.
Miko.
Mm, that's- we stayed in his room. I'm
This
sorry,
is,
Miko.
look,
It's cracking
you
me
get my bits and pieces. We gonna need the whole story at this point.
Right.
Miko.
Cause from the cameras to the condo to staying in his room.
Status.
What is happening?
Miko, get out.
We gonna need the whole story. I need some explanation.
Okay. Miko, I'm gonna pray for you, Miko. I'm gonna pray for your peace. Seriously, I'm gonna pray that you get into another relationship.
Well,
Okay.
I said blink twice for help.
Right. Listen.
Get with Miko.
Listen.
Oh my gosh.
Man.
You're not with him anymore. Oh, thank God. You got out of it.
Good. Okay,
You got out
good.
of it. Girl, I was sitting here like, hold on, something ain't right. So look, you didn't got this. You didn't got this far in the story. Miko, tell us what happened.
Right.
What ended it? Because I'm so curious to know. If it wasn't the mama, then what happened that was so bad to end it?
Lord have mercy.
Oh Lord. And she said she is done with that.
Oh
Okay.
my goodness.
Sorry about that.
Miko.
Oh man, that's something. That is something. That's crazy. So we were talking about trauma.
Right. Back to the
Um,
topic.
wait,
Talk about drama.
yeah, you can come and talk. Yeah, you can come
Oh,
and talk. That might be easier. That might
that
because
might be,
that
yeah.
would be easier. Yeah, we going
Look,
Jay,
please,
you want to get
Miko,
Miko in
please
here?
come up here.
Yeah, we gonna have to bring her on because we look. You got some explaining to do because I'm trying to figure this out.
And you guys I'm streaming on TikTok too. Are you guys streaming on Facebook? And because people are
Um,
trying to get in.
Facebook and YouTube.
Okay, so we're on Facebook and YouTube right now, you guys.
Let's Talk Podcast. Y'all go ahead. Hey, hey, Miss Savage. Haven't seen you in a couple days.
That baby
What's
was
up?
sick. I had to check on her. That baby wasn't feeling good.
You wasn't feeling well. Oh, I'm
That baby
sorry.
wasn't feeling good. I said, hey, where you at? What's up?
Yeah. I'm
What's,
glad you tried it
what's
because I was
going on?
watching the show. I'm like, what's up, girl?
Yeah, I
We
had to
ain't
check
seen you
on her.
since
She
J House.
good though.
You good?
She
Okay. 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 I'm gonna send you a link, Miko. You definitely gonna have to come up and explain this one because, child, how did that happen? I want to know how y'all met and everything. Sorry, Desiree. I hope you for the ride. I hope you for the ride, girl. We got to get her on. You know what? You're friends with her on Facebook, aren't you, Jay?
with Miko.
Yeah.
Not hold up. Not yet. No, I've been because what's funny, I met her through TikTok, and I didn't even know she had a Facebook until I
What's
think
her
it was our Jay Howard show. I was like, oh, I gotta send her one.
Facebook? Oh, Facebook. Okay, check your others message, Miko. I'm gonna get you up here because yeah, we all three of us want to know. Like, hold on, I
Listen,
want to know how you met and everything. Take yourself. That is crazy.
Pooh, you feeling better? Sam.
Show the comments, Jay, while I'm getting her up here.
Okay. Let's see.
I'm
Can we talk for a minute?
Hey!
Okay, Tevin.
Clowning for real. We
Listen.
really
Somebody said, I wanted to know the age of the month. Right.
I'm trying to tell you.
Listen, we trying to get her up here. We trying
You
to
coming
get her
through
up
from
here.
YouTube. That's what's up. Y'all make sure y'all sharing over on YouTube.
Kid said, listen, I want the green tea or the sleepy time.
I'm trying to tell you.
Listen,
Right.
Miko, hurry up. Hurry up, Miko.
Crazy.
Hurry up.
Yeah, we want to know what's up.
Get up here. Get up here.
Miko said she had
Get up
entire
here.
cameras. All right, you might have to check your others message, Miko. I sent you a friend request.
Let me see. Come on, Miko.
Cause yeah, we didn't. She over there giving us little bits and pieces. Like, hold on, you can't just act like you didn't say what you just said. Like you gonna try to scoot right past that.
Look, we all want you up here. What you missed, Pooh? You missed Desiree, the beautiful Desiree, coming on telling us about a little bit about her, and we just been shooting the breeze for real. This has been an amazing show. This
know what? You know that.
An amazing show. I'm here for it.
It's a vibe.
Ain't it though?
Damn.
You know us, you know that.
It's a vibe.
That part.
All right, Miko. Go ahead. And here we go. I got you. Accept that link that I just sent you.
I want to know if they're still living together. Like
him and the mama. Good question.
Yeah.
She gonna come up here and tell us because she was just giving us little bits and pieces, and every other thing she said was like, hold on.
I was sitting here stuck like
I was like, okay.
All right, so the topic. Well, we got a few different topics happening right now. Now we got to get somebody up here who got some explaining to do because we trying to understand some things. One of the topics is: have you ever dated a mama's boy or dated someone whose parent is overbearing, basically? And our original topic is family upbringing. Does it matter in relationships, and why does it matter?
mm-hmm.
Why does it matter? That is what the topic and the subject is for tonight. What did she say? Just thought I'd mention I'm watching from London. Shut up!
Hey.
You're reaching London?
Hey, about the Love Talk podcast, baby. Like,
what?
London, that's big. Look, what time?
I think that's my girl Chanel. Is that my girl Chanel?
That's big.
That might be my girl.
That makes sense.
I think.
Look,
so.
I'm still for it.
Oh, what's up, Chanel?
All right, Savage. You says it matters. Why does it matter? And have you ever dated a mama's boy? Go into your others message on Facebook, Miko. I sent it there. It may have went to your spam on Facebook and Messenger.
Or it might say message request.
Oh yeah.
It might be in that box since you guys aren't friends yet.
Yeah.
It might check that message request. You would have a number next to that folder. So check that.
Yep. Go ahead and check that. Welcome to London. We trying to go. Look, we trying to be all over the place. And we really be chilling. We really do. We be chilling. But love is such a universal language. I say this all the time. And so it's easy to have so many different conversations surrounding it. It's easy to have a lot of different conversations. So tell your people from TikTok to come over here and kick it with us.
Look, they don't listen because you know I've been doing that for the longest. I'm like, the link is in my bio. Just click it. It's going to bring you right here.
Click on the link.
I should have put the link in my bio.
Like, what y'all doing? It's better when we all got a conversation and going together. Because as you see, we be getting some interesting stuff. What'd you say?
I said my people's trying to find y'all now.
Hey,
did I send you? Oh, I did send you the link.
You sent me the link, but I should have put it in my bio. That was smart.
Oh. And have you ever dated a mama's boy? Man, that's crazy. That's crazy. Now that was a lesson I learned one time and one time only. I look for all red flags now.
Listen,
I want to ask y'all a question. Mm-hmm. So you know how there's mama's boys? Are there daddy's girls with issues? Do you think?
Listen, look.
Do we have?
We were just talking about that the other day.
Listen, when I tell you, I can give you a prime example, and my sister know where I'm about to go with this. So I was dating somebody a little bit older than me, right?
Okay.
He had 4 daughters, but they were all grown, so it didn't bother me. I was like, okay, cool. But the youngest one, and he told them all about me. Now 2 of them was like, all right, Dad, she make you happy, she pretty, fuck it, and we love that for you. It's for you to be loved and give love, because you bomb is cool. But the youngest one, when I tell you, my sisters, all my sisters was like, she said, what? So he shared a text message thread with me with him and all of his daughters, right? Mind you, I ain't never spoke to him. They've only seen me and heard him talk nothing but amazing things about me. Okay? The youngest one. One of them was like, okay, well, I can't wait to meet her. We're going to see how she is. Whoop-de-whoop. Boom. But that youngest one, I can't make this up even if I tried. She literally said, tell her to kill herself and fuck off. I said, oh, this bitch.
Oh, how old is she?
Since she want to be grown, let's go. Line up.
This is the guy who you was dating that was older?
Yes.
Okay.
Line up all your daughters. Let's sit at a table and have a conversation. And whoever jumped first get knocked the fuck out.
Oh my goodness. You can't go around fighting him. You can't go fight him.
Since she grown.
Today. You cannot fight.
No. You over 21. You over 21. And since you told me to kill myself, we gonna see who died first.
Oh my
God. Yeah. So you want to play a game, huh?
You want to play a fucking game, huh?
Oh my. Oh.
And in a minute, what's gonna happen? Your dad gonna hate me after this. And your sisters, y'all better jump me, because if y'all don't, each of y'all getting your ass.
Oh my God.
Because you don't even know me. Why I gotta kill myself though? What? Your dad ain't told you nothing wrong, nothing bad, but I gotta fuck off and kill myself? So is your daughter secretly in love with you? Like, does she still want you to feed her a bottle?
Right.
Change your daughter's Pampers.
Right.
So y'all have no other previous altercations or nothing?
Shantae, listen to what I'm telling you. I've never met them, seen pictures of them, heard about them, but I've seen the text messages. He is saying nothing but, she's beautiful, she's amazing. She cares about my mental health, my emotional health. We talk every day. I love her. That is all the type of stuff he is saying. Now, 2 of them were like, that's amazing, Dad. We love it. We're glad you found somebody that treats you right. Whoop-de-wham, bam, bam. The middle one was like, okay, well, I'll wait to meet her, before I give an assessment, whatever. The youngest one, you ain't heard nothing up about me. Nothing. I never spoke to you, didn't have a conversation with you, nothing. So fuck me and kill myself.
Mm.
Got it. Got it.
Well,
So you love
it
your
sounds like
daughters,
he's
right?
traumatized.
You love them? Do you love them? Because if not, where they at again?
Mm.
Because she talking real tough and reckless in these text
Yeah.
messages. I'm not going to do a lot of this.
Right. That's
So when
right.
he said that, I was like, okay,
Mm-mm.
okay.
But did he stick up for you though after she said that?
You know what? No. And that's when I shut it off.
Mm.
I was
Yeah.
like, so is she sucking your dick?
I mean,
Because
sometimes you gotta ask for
TikTok
real
too,
because
y'all. Hold on.
you gotta. I
like,
mean,
what? And I asked him, I said, what did you say to that? I said, because for her to be that comfortable to say that about somebody she knows nothing about, has never had a conversation with, what did you say to that? Oh, well, I haven't really had the time to talk to it. Bullshit.
Oh no, that.
Don't worry about it. Hey,
that should have been shut down at that
if you
immediate.
didn't have the time,
that minute.
guess what?
Yeah.
Since you don't have the time, I don't have it either. See you later.
Mm-hmm.
See you
Yeah,
later.
that right then.
Because
That
what's gonna happen?
Oh yeah.
What's gonna happen? If we end up doing this for real, she'll never see the light of day.
And
It's
you'll
gonna.
never get
What
her
Cardi B say? You got beef with me once, you gonna have beef with me
forever.
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 Because
You hear me?
because that type of thing, that's even so.
And then they kill me
deeper.
because they be like, "What would Jesus do?" Shit, I ain't Jesus. So
I,
that's so much deeper than just saying that to me. I don't give a fuck. You probably had a lot of messed up stuff said to me. I don't care. That made me laugh. But see,
right.
what if I had mental issues? What if
Yeah,
I
like
that
that.
tried to kill myself? People literally suffer from things and have tried to commit suicide. People have succeeded at committing suicide. So what if you showed me that, I saw that, and that
And
was
you did
the day
that.
that set me over the edge, and I did that.
Right.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Listen.
exactly. What would he do?
He would defend himself. I'm defending myself. I don't come for people first, but I finish.
So that's the part. I'm not. I don't like drama.
I don't like drama, but I'll finish.
I'm too grown for that. After a certain while, you get older. You like, for what?
Exactly.
You can talk all you want to talk. The only way I'm gonna swing on you first is if you come for my kids. If you come for my kids, that's 20 to life real easy. And not look, I ain't got a problem. Not a problem at all. And so that's the only time. Other than that, you can talk all you want to talk.
What happened to Nico?
We waited for her to come up. What she say?
Oh, she's still.
It's Janae saying, what if she didn't have all her screws?
I don't.
I don't think any of us do. I don't think anybody does. I don't think anybody has their screws.
My ex tried to off herself in front of me. What?
Oh, time traveler, what's up? Yeah.
Where is Miko?
Waiting for her. She responded to the message. So your ex tried to. Y'all be saying stuff in the comments like y'all think y'all can only give us part of.
I know, right?
You can't do that because we got suspense. So you was done after that. I don't blame you.
We in suspense.
Did you get checked? Did she get checked in? I mean, is she still breathing? She still got air in her chest? What's up?
Oh my.
What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Hold on, I'm waiting for Miko. We waited for Miko to come up because Miss Ma'am got some explaining to do.
Miko, you ready?
Miko, where you at? You get lost?
I don't know what's going on with Miko. Where's she at?
Oh, she said she's clicking the link,
the link, but it's not joining.
Okay, I got you. I got you. Let me do it this way. Okay, now I think. There you go. Go ahead and try it, Namiko. But yeah, no, that's. I think that's another important thing that you said there. Time travel. You said you knew that's when you had to cut it off. I think it's very important to know you have to cut situations off because a lot of times in situations like that where people often feel like they're obligated or they have to stay in those relationships so that the person won't hurt themselves.
Yeah.
And that is really really sad because a lot of times in situations you've you hear people not only hurting themselves but they'll off the other person who they're in a relationship with and
Mm-hmm.
around and do themselves like
If
them.
they,
Mm-hmm.
if they are threatening you with "I'm gonna do this if you leave me," they should not be in a relationship from the beginning, because that's some personal mental health issues they needed to figure out before they even get into a relationship with anybody.
Right, right.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I agree with you on that. I agree with you on that because and that was one of the things that we were talking about, and that goes back to the trauma. And sometimes
Mhm.
it's not even trauma. Sometimes it is a serious mental illness,
Mm.
and there's things that need to change and need to happen with you. Honestly, with a lot of these, you don't even need to be in a relationship.
Oh
And so
yeah.
you're
Mm-mm.
threatening to off yourself if you're threatening to off yourself and then you're threatening the other person here in a relationship with as well, then no, it's time to back up. I think it's really really important to know when to step back and don't feel like you have to stay out of obligation.
Hmm. I took
Whatever.
2 years off of dating because I knew I wasn't mentally ready to date again. So I took 2 years off, um, to deal with myself, because I look and I reflect. I like to self reflect as much as I can and just be real with myself so I can
Yeah,
continue to grow. And I'm like, damn, I haven't not been in a relationship. It was like every year I was in something or whatever. So I was like, I need to learn what it is to deal with myself, deal with my shit, be by myself, and truly heal and be the person that I would want to date. I need to be the person I would want to date. I need to be the friend I would want to keep.
right,
So until I get those things in order, I'm not dating.
right, right, right. And that's the truth. You're supposed to make sure that you're good first because if you're not good, then what possible could you have to offer somebody else?
Someone said it best: if you don't like your own company, why would someone else want to enjoy the company that you keep? Like, you
That
gotta
part.
like your company.
But and I spoke on this so many other times before and mentioned this. I think the problem is with that is that a lot of times people have a hard time accepting who they really are. And so
Mm,
go and they get in relationships to try to having to deal with who they are, having to deal with their own mess. I think that's a lot of the problem. They don't want
mm,
to have to sit and look at the mirror and see the person that's looking back at them is
mm.
them. And you have to deal with your mess before you go. And so to stay distracted, to stay from fixing themselves, to stay from looking within themselves, they go and they find something else to be in.
That's true. They do
Yeah,
distract themselves. But
yeah,
I feel like I noticed when I was doing that, because I think we all have a period of time where we go through similar things. When I was distracting myself and things like that, the same problems would constantly come up. The same problems in different situations or different people I couldn't get away from. And at one point I was like, look, I'm tired of having these same problems. I need some new problems. I'm
yeah.
tired of dealing with the same, like, something gotta change. And in order for something to change, you gotta change within.
Yes, absolutely. I believe that 1000%. That was one of the hardest prayers I think. I want to say it was the hardest prayer. The prayer itself was
Mm,
easy. The Lord revealing to me who I was. I found
mm,
out there was a lot of stuff about me that was like, man, I would somebody and not think twice about it. Like we
right.
will like
Right.
how cool is he? You know, but we have to see those things in ourselves because when we see those things, then okay, now we know what we have to work on. And honestly, it those things being revealed is one thing. Actually working on and changing them is a whole different thing. Because at this point, and you know, as you get older, you've developed habits, and so now it is a habit. And so you don't have to think twice about responding in a negative way. You just don't do it because it's a habit. It's something that's developed. And so now you have to break the bad habit and also be open to, you know, changing your mindset and your mind frame and even how you handle situations. And so, and that's just all, it's a part of growth. It's a part of growth, which is what we're supposed to be doing all the time. We're never supposed to be staying the same. We're always supposed to be growing and becoming better.
Definitely.
Supposed to becoming better. And sometimes becoming better is just knowing when, hey, I don't need to be in nobody's relationship right now. It doesn't mean
Mm-hmm.
that your person won't come.
Mm-hmm.
You just need to wait until you're ready.
Facts.
Until you're ready. And so that's just, you know, where I stand on that. Don't go and get into anything if you know that you have situations and problems within yourself that can affect somebody else in a negative way. Because then y'all go and we do silly stuff like have kids or get married, or you're in a relationship with somebody who was probably only supposed to be a seasonal thing and it's turned into a 10-year thing, or you know, you're stuck with somebody who you don't even you don't even like most of the time.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Be around, that's a bad thing to be in.
A lot of people are in relationships where they love the person, but they don't like them
Mm,
at all. They don't like them at all, but they love
yeah.
them. I feel like I'd rather you like me, to be honest, because
Mm.
it's a different,
It's
the
a
love and
different feeling.
like
That's
line
what I can speak on for sure, because
is
that's a
different.
whole different thing.
Yeah.
um yeah, that's a whole different thing right
I
there.
There
Oh,
she go.
Miko,
Nico.
what's up,
Come
girl?
on,
Can you guys hear
girl.
me?
We can hear
Hey.
you.
Yes.
We made it up
Can
here.
you hear me?
Yeah.
We can hear you.
Lord have the mercy. Ooh,
Hi,
that was
Nico.
an ordeal. Oh my gosh. Hello, ladies.
Hey.
Hello. Welcome to the
Sorry to
Love
keep you waiting.
Podcast, where we
Okay.
talk about everything love. So, girl, look, you was throwing out little stuff, and we was like, wait a minute. She ain't
Uh,
gonna act like she just say what she just said.
so where do you want me to start from the very beginning?
Yes, please.
Okay. So I used to work in retail. Okay. And his name is Dmitry. He's Russian. Okay.
Okay.
So he came into the store whilst I was working and he saw me. So when my shift was over and I was leaving, he approached me and he's like, "Hey, so how was your day at work?" And I'm like, "It was good." And he just basically followed me through the mall whilst I was exiting. So finally, I'm
Wait,
like,
wait, wait,
"Okay,
wait, 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 wait. He
okay."
followed you, or did y'all have a conversation and walk together through the mall? Because how you put it matters. Because I catch on the details. So did he follow you through the mall, and you still talk to him?
He literally followed me through the mall. So what he told me later on was when I left this he had left the store, okay, without me noticing him,
Mhm.
and he came back because he wanted to talk to me. So
Okay.
when he saw I wasn't there, he was leaving to go home. And as he was walking out, he saw me. So that's when he approached me and he's like, "Okay, how was your day at work?" Which I was like, "It was fine. Like, who the hell are you?"
Mm,
So he's like, "Well, you seem like a very nice worker. And I was just like, "Huh? How do you know?" Then it clicked in my head he was in the store. So
mm,
I was basically not really talking to him, but more or less like my concern was to go home. I was tired, long day at work. So as I'm going out the mall, he's like, "Okay, so can I get your number?" And I was tired, so I just gave it to him. I said, "Okay, cool." So I
mm.
went home, didn't think anything of it. When he got home, he texted me. He's like, "Oh, you're so beautiful. Um, can we go out for a drink? Okay, so that's how the whole thing started.
Okay.
He was supposed to be a booty call, like a booty call. That was it in my head. But I think the sex was really good, so he didn't want me to be with anybody else. So we ended up dating. He
Mm.
invited me over to his home, and that's when I found out that he told me like, okay, there's cameras in the house, and I was like, okay, for what? His mom's like, she wants to know who's coming in and out the house, who he's bringing into the home. So I thought it was a little strange, but we stayed in his room. We didn't like, I wasn't going around the house or anything. I just stayed in his room. So yeah, we dated for a year, and I ended it because he wasn't really giving me his time. So I pulled a little sting operation, and I found out that he was going out with other women. He was saying that, like, when I would go hang out with him, he would say, oh, I went to the movies with a friend of mine. And okay, cool. And that's how he would leave it. Come to find out, the friends were females. So yeah, I ended that.
You know what? The minute you said Russian, I was like, that's all I need to know.
That was it for you.
That that was it. That's all I need to know, because I'm gonna just say, because um yeah, that what? Like, that's crazy. Like,
Yeah, it
it's
was.
the fact that it's the fact that it was supposed to be a booty call, and it turned into a little relationship for about a year and a half. Yeah, I'm glad you got up out of that, because sooner or later, Mama would have probably tried some more BS, and we don't have time for that. Like, we don't. Does he still try to like contact you to this day?
Yeah. I basically, when I ended it with him, I was like, okay, I'm done. I went on, what was it, a dating app, and he was on that same dating app, and he came back at me, and he's like, can we talk? And it's like, okay, we can talk. He came over to my house. Well, I mean, we stayed outside my house, and he was like, look, I'm so sorry. I was a terrible boyfriend. Can we try again?
No.
Foolish, no, listen, foolish me now said, okay, I'll give you another chance. Look here.
Okay.
Within maybe a week or two, I tried the same sting operation again and caught him again, and they were just like, you know what? Don't call me no more. We're done. Done.
It's the mom having the cameras and him trying to play you for stupid. Oh, I'm just going with my friend. You a friend, lie. Let's both go.
No,
Let,
he was.
I want to go. I want to go too.
Mm.
You going to the movies with your friend? What kind of friend?
The
Is
mama.
this friend a man or a woman? Because
The
you think I'm
mama.
stupid. You think I'm stupid, huh? Okay.
Honest, I didn't question it. Like, okay, you're going out with your friends. I mean, I go out with my friends, but look here, he is so mama. Like, we wouldn't really spend any time together. Like, he would call me and say, "Oh, I just went walking with my mother. I just went on a picnic with my mother. I went this, I went there with your mother." So when are we gonna get to do this? We never, honest to God, we never did anything. We just
Exactly.
Mm.
stayed in his room. We didn't go out to dinner. Only for our first date. That's when we went to dinner, and that was it. We just stayed when I come over, stay in his room, Netflix and chill. That was it.
Wait, how old is
Yeah.
he?
He's 39.
Does he
So
still live
what?
with mom?
Yes.
So how old
Oh
was he then? How long ago was
When
this?
I met him, I think he was 30, either 34, 35. Yeah.
Oh, you can't teach the old dog new tricks. I'm
No,
sorry.
you, and I promise you, I could call him right now and say, okay, I want to see you, and he will come running.
Oh,
Yeah. You,
yeah.
honest to God.
Or he gonna be like, I can sneak you in the back way.
Oh,
Oh my god. Oh.
Because what?
Damn.
He was already
It'd be the
34, 35 when y'all met.
it'd be the
look here.
toxic men that have the best sex.
I,
Him was it was good, but it was I.
Yeah.
Oh,
I look here. I'm a freaky chick, and I like a freaky man, and he ain't no freaky nothing. Okay,
you said he ain't no freaky,
Hey.
not a nothing. Y'all
no.
heard it.
Like, I'm sorry. If I want to have sex, I want to have sex multiple times.
He
He's
can't do it. He in his mama's house.
he can't do that. It was
If
a
we being
one
honest,
shot.
his mama probably got a camera in a picture frame.
It
hanging up
probably
on
do.
his wall.
Well, hey, she gonna get some lessons because I gonna throw it down.
Look. Look.
That part, time traveler. That part.
Oh my
That's the
god.
part. That's the part time traveler for real.
Right.
Good.
Woo, Miko, child.
In the back.
Yeah, you gotta sneak him in
Hey, sneak in the back and take your shoes off so your shoes don't
there.
creak
Yeah.
on the floor.
Don't make no noise. My mom in the other room sleep.
Well, is your dating life better? Has it improved?
What?
Your dating.
Oh, go, sweetheart. Let me tell you, God is so daggone good. I got myself a man. He's Mexican.
Okay.
He's
Come on now.
he's not a mama's boy.
All right.
He has his own businesses. He is, look here, is my freaky freak. Look at
Doing it all right. Y'all
doing it
heard that.
all right.
The Mexicans do be doing
I
it,
am
girl.
so into this
Don't
man
ask me how I know.
money. Yo, God is good. That's all I gotta say.
Look, on that note,
Yes,
Cheers to
ma'am.
that.
Yes.
I've been through it. Okay, I've kissed me some ugly tail frog. Father God finally sent me my prince, and I'm happy.
Okay.
That
Yes.
is awesome.
here for it. Let's
I'm
That is
glad to
go.
hear it.
awesome. I'm all
Let's
for it.
go.
I'm just gonna say, when dude was following you around the mall, though,
Listen,
Don't
look,
let nobody.
that was the first red flag right there. He didn't waste no time. Just
Oh God.
Well, I
oh my God.
can tell you how I found out that he was cheating. Because what he was doing, he was avoiding my calls. So when I would call him, he would not respond to me. Text,
On D&D.
nothing. He was ghosting me like nobody's business. So, God is good. God's like, something's going on. So what I did is I got another number and I started texting him through that number. So he's like, who's this? So I sent him a picture of like a random person. So I said, hey, don't you remember me? We met on the subway. We were having conversation. You told me I was cute and everything. And he went with it. He went with it. He literally thought that was somebody. He went with it. And girl, I had him coming to meet me. I didn't show up though. I had him coming to meet me. He's like, hey, I'm right here by the gas station. Where you at? I said, oh, I ran back home. I forgot my cigarettes. He's like, no, I have cigarettes. I'll give you $50 to go buy a pack of cigarettes here at the gas station. I'm like, oh, really?
What?
Yes, girl. That he was like, I had him going for like at least a week before I told him, look, you got caught. To
Look,
this day,
and you,
he does not know it was me that did that.
ooh, Savage say y'all better stop. He gonna send a mob. You said he was Russian, right?
Yeah, he's
'Cause
Russian.
you know they don't play for real.
Neither do I.
That part.
Oh my God.
So he got the mob, and I know people from the streets. What you gonna do? What you ready for?
Look at her. I'm going to my little caca, and everybody goes,
No,
listen.
but she got the Mexican cartel on her side now.
Now she's right.
Yes,
She
I
good,
do.
good.
I do.
I'm
will
here for
outrun
it. Go. Let's go.
Oh my
He was
gosh.
putting in her. Yeah, he really was. He really was. He really
Mm.
was. And
He
so this question is bugging me. I'm just, were there any red flags, anything that you probably should have paid attention to that you didn't in hindsight in the room? Was there anything inside the room that was just like, mm-mm, why this dude got a whole SpongeBob poster on his wall? Like, was there something that you should have paid attention to?
I could it be the lawn table in his room with the microwave? I don't know. Um, yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
there you go.
Whoa, I'm so glad you got it, that girl. I'm so happy
I'm
for you.
so glad you're out of that.
You
I
and
was
your
in.
freaky Mexican. I'm so happy for you, really.
Oh, look here. I love my
Because
darling. He is
mm,
a wonderful, wonderful guy. Really wonderful. With that other one, look
I
here.
think anything would have been an upgrade from dude. For
Oh
real, for
yeah,
real.
absolutely. Didn't
Your
want to have any children. Um,
Jay's face is puzzled.
that's okay. I know,
Jay's.
girl. It's everything in life is a learning lesson. I learned my lesson,
Oh
so I kept it pushing.
my god. Go ahead, Jay.
Go ahead, girl. Hey, what you gotta say?
I, you said long table,
With a
like
microwave.
them long tables at functions and work potlucks with the plastic,
Yes,
with the
ma'am.
plastic in a microwave,
Yes, ma'am.
a microwave that you gotta plug into the wall
Yes,
microwave,
ma'am.
not like an easy bake oven or nothing, like a
No, honey.
actual microwave
A regular microwave
in his room.
in his room.
Woo,
Oh,
child.
oh, because he lived with his mama. That's why.
So he can use the microwave in the
They
kitchen.
can't get a kitchen.
I was like, why don't he just use the microwave in the kitchen?
They have a microwave in the kitchen. They do.
Oh, he just don't want to get out his room. He just don't
Well,
want to leave.
yeah. Whenever he brings whoever.
Red flag! Look at Fred Savage. Red
Oh.
flag! You're right, Kia. Miko got everybody in shock.
Did he have a headboard though?
Did he have a headboard?
Yes, he has a headboard.
Okay, so
Did
he
he
actually
have a
just wasn't laying on the
refrigerator?
floor.
Did
And
he
it had
have
no
a
futon.
refrigerator in his
No,
room?
it was a regular bed he had in his room.
Woo!
Yeah,
With a whole table and
with a
microwave.
whole table and microwave.
So did he have like what? He had ramen noodles under the table or something? Because where was he
This,
what was he
wait
warming
a
up?
minute. This
Look,
must have been a really big room because
It's-
a long table just ain't gonna
It
fit
is a-
in
it
any
is
old
a big
regular
room.
room.
Yeah, it's a
A
big room.
standard size room. You ain't gonna be able to get that picnic table up in there. That cookout table up in that room. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Cause what?
Look at
I'm gonna go measure my walls in my room and somewhere else because I really what the fuck? And look, she ain't say a regular table.
this man
She
was so
ain't even say a desk. She ain't say a vanity, a stool, nothing. She said a long table.
Yeah.
I'm really trying to picture
Woo-wee.
this.
Oh, man.
I told you that great girl. Look, the conversation don't ever go as planned.
Oh,
Long
my.
table, microwave.
Woo-wee, girl.
Yes, ma'am.
Woo.
He
This
had that.
gonna
He
puzzle
had
me,
it.
Miko. I'm gonna
Yes,
tell you
sir.
right now. If I message you at 2 in the morning, I'm gonna be like, "You goddamn lying. Ain't no goddamn lie." I'm random. I'm gonna send you a picture.
Red flag. Woo-wee. So, okay, wait a minute.
Yeah.
So,
Wait. I got. Did it
Go
have
ahead.
the red cups next to the microwave? Did it have a water bottle on the table, or was it
Look,
just a regular table with just a
really had
microwave on
styrofoam
it?
cups and the red.
yeah,
red
I'm
cups.
telling you. Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
Woo!
Yes, he did.
I am puzzled. And
Ooh,
that don't happen very
beyond
often.
all.
This one, this one got me like,
Oh,
Yes.
let me tell y'all my red flag story.
Oh,
Oh,
girl.
dude didn't have toilet paper, and the kitty litter was full, and this whole place smelled like cat. I never went home so fast.
And was that y'all first date?
Yes,
Oh,
I never
Lord.
went home so fast. I
So
said,
you
oh,
said he didn't have toilet paper,
didn't have toilet
at
paper
all. There's a
but
at
he
reason
had
why
a
all.
I said
cat.
it was in the
And see, it's really
laundry
gonna make me feel some type of way if you tell me he had no cat, but he
He
had
had,
kitty litter.
he had, he had a cat. The whole house smelled like kitty litter. I was confused.
But
Lord
he
Jesus.
ain't had no toilet paper. So he's just
No
like, well,
toilet
shoot, if
paper
it's
at
good enough
all.
for the cat, it's good enough for me, huh?
I said, come on, that's the bare minimum. You don't got that. Bye.
He don't shit. He got a litter box.
Bye.
Woo, Jay is wait, Jay is puzzled again.
Jay, come on. Okay, I got one more for you, and this
Miko,
one I think.
please, no,
She got to process the last two.
no, I'm not emotionally stable to
Woo.
retain all this tonight. Kitty litter, no cat. Gotta take a shit and piss, no toilet tissue. Long cookout table and a no napkins or paper plate. No refrigerator.
Oh shit.
You will love this one. I promise you.
Whoa!
You gotta let her tell it. Wait, go ahead. All right, go, Miko. Go ahead.
Okay. So when I lived in Montreal, I dated a Caucasian guy. He also lived with the mama. Okay, so I can't remember exactly how we met, but I remember he invited me over to his house. Okay, so his room is in the basement.
Okay.
When I went down in there, it was let's see, it was a seed
Like
out of
white
I
people in
consider.
basements. That's
Yeah,
already a problem.
look, it was hoarder. His mom is a hoarder. His mom is a hoarder.
Oh Lord.
The basement was, I mean, the floor was covered with dog crap. They had huskies, like two big huskies. One was what
Those are
fully
big
white,
birds.
yeah, and beautiful dogs. But the whole basement was completely covered with dog poop and bottles with urine in it, all over the basement.
Mm.
Wait hot whole minute. So because I
I
gotta
said, Miko, I said, please.
I gotta process this.
You still
So he
you love
invited
me.
you over to his house
Yes,
where he stayed at with his mama in the basement.
yes,
He was Caucasian.
yep.
I've done it before. Ain't nothing wrong with a little swirl.
Oh, believe me, I had my both times.
How far did you get into the basement before you were like, what is that smell?
Look, I went all the way in, like into his bedroom, and his bedroom was covered with. He had plates, like stacks of plates on top of plates with food that had been dried up for who knows how long.
Please stop. Please, please stop.
I'm
I can't
scarring Jay.
I can't
But
take
girl, I'm so sorry. Don't mean to scar you like that.
I can't take
Okay.
I can't take
And
no more.
so how long were you there before you was like, I gotta go?
Uh,
Um, I asked him, because I've never seen anything like that. So it was like, why is your house the way it is? Well, when he doesn't feel like letting the dog out, he lets the dog do whatever. Well, then why are there bottles of urine all over in your room and like everywhere? Oh, well, yeah, I don't feel like I'm playing video game or whatever. I don't feel like going to the bathroom.
oh my God.
Are you kidding me?
Father,
Okay.
can you hear
So
me?
and he knew you was coming, right? Y'all
He
planned
knew, yeah, he knew.
the whole day. You picked out a time together, everything.
He knew I was coming, everything, and he didn't. He didn't clean up. He didn't do anything.
You know, these are one of those blessings in disguise. Because this
Oh,
is like, I'm glad I've seen it now.
that was the worst of it. I did date him for a little while. I did date him. I was like, okay, I'm gonna help you out.
No, you
Oh
didn't.
no! Oh
Nico.
no! Oh no!
I told him, I said, oh, we're gonna clean your house.
Oh no! We're not!
You're gonna be Captain Save a Hoarder.
We, I,
Not for free! Not
I,
for free!
I told him, if you want me to come
Woo!
over to the house, I am not gonna stay in this. We are gonna clean your house, and we did. We cleaned it. We cleaned up that basement. I made him pick up every poop there was.
Bless
All
your.
the urine bottles went out. I mean, we cleaned it. His mother, when she came home, she was completely shocked. She's like, "Where did you find her? You must have paid her to be with you because you don't deserve this."
Mom, shut your ass up because
Cause
you
you
should
wasn't
have
in
let
there.
you know.
So you dated him? You really
I
dated him? Like, were y'all like just friends, or like did y'all really like date?
I don't want to know no more.
Y'all like dated, like it was romantic.
we I wouldn't call it romantic because the more I started seeing him, the more I found out about him. Like I found out he wasn't working at all.
Oh god!
What he used to
Oh
do
god!
was
He just
he would get a
started.
bunch of friends and they would come down to Ontario and they would go to like fur stores, stores that sold leather and all that. And they would basically rush in, grab as much as they possibly could, and book it. Yeah. Yeah. I
I
found
think
that out afterwards.
it took the cake.
Yeah, that took the cake for me. That was like, what?
Just put the cherry
Yeah. He
right
would he
on
would
red.
give yeah, he would bring me gifts, but I didn't know that the gifts that what he was giving me was stolen gifts.
Gosh, what the?
Yeah.
I'm a criminal.
Yep.
There was a
You
hoarder
trying to
and
set
thief.
me
That's why they got
up?
all the stuff in the house. And
Yeah.
so
And his
Oh
mother
God,
did this too.
I
that's
tell
right. You stuck. She stuck. She like
Nico, please.
What the fuck?
I'm begging you,
It's a
please.
twist.
that was
Please,
definitely a
I
twist
said,
because I was not expecting you to say yourself.
who let her up here?
Woo.
Who let Nico up
Well,
here?
thank you, Nico.
Woo, Jeff.
Yep. Yep.
Well,
Woo.
thank you.
Oh God,
So
I
yeah.
can't breathe.
So
Woo.
that's my mama boy stories.
Woo.
I think she wins. She wins.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you win, you win.
You
Smash
about to
ass
die?
for real. Because I can't
Nico said, "Let me smash your pass."
have this off.
Oh man.
Woo.
Yeah.
Nico,
But
I thought we was family. I'm hurt. I
see,
can't believe it. I can't.
my girl.
Nico, I'm so.
Shakia. Oh man.
Oh, you said, look, she said, Nico said, let me smash and pass.
Wrap it up. That's enough.
I didn't, were y'all intimate?
Yeah.
Stop asking these questions.
I got to put it together in my brain. So,
No,
No.
it's
I don't want anything else in my brain.
but not in his house, though, right?
We did, but it was
Nico, you were
we
supposed
did
to know.
no, because
You
honest
knew
to
that
God,
question.
he
You
showed me
knew
his
the
package.
question.
He
You knew
showed
the
me his
answer.
package, and it was like, oh hell no, we can't leave without at least one or two twirls on that.
Woo!
Yeah.
Well,
Hey, why are you looking like that?
they coming up because I have to click on them to come up. But give me a second, time traveler, because this is a lot to
No
take
problem.
in.
I know. I know.
Woo wee. And so, I mean,
Ooh.
good.
Yeah,
All right. Well, that's
that's my.
Well,
Miko wins. She wins
she win for
for the
sure.
for the rest
Woo.
of the year. She wins. Like
She win
that's
for
this
win.
was a this wasn't even a competition.
No, no. I mean,
Miko came in and shut it down. Cause what the whole
if it was, I mean, we lost. We lost that competition win.
I
Whoa.
don't think I want to win that competition.
I told you when I come in hot, I come in hot.
You came
clearly
hot and heavy, girl.
hot and
Hot
shitty.
and heavy with
I
uh,
eat.
a whole bunch of mess, literally. Ooh, child. Mm. Wow,
Yeah.
that's a lot to take in.
Lord have
I
mercy. Just,
mean,
you know what? The whole basement should have been set on fire.
I mean,
Y'all got home insurance. You got insurance, right? Cause just rebuild this some bitch.
at
Cause
this
ain't no goddamn way.
at this point, at this point,
Miko, did you
because
have on a hazmat suit while you was
Oh,
cleaning?
look here. I came when I told him. I said I'm not gonna come to this house to your home and be in this. This is not who I am. I keep my home clean, and I expect your home to be clean. And look here, I, I believe that house has never been cleaned in years because the amount of hair and magazines and bottles and it was just a pile up. It was disgusting, and it was like, no, I can't. So
It
my
crawl,
thing,
some, some,
and
crawl,
I told them
some
we got.
crawling up.
I covered myself. I promise you, the clothes I wore, I burnt it.
You okay?
I burnt it. I was
Okay.
done. And we cleaned it. His mother came home from work and he was like, "What the hell happened in here?" Well, we cleaned. The I tell you, when they came to pick up the garbage the next day, they needed another truck because it was so much.
so normally with hoarders, they have an attachment to what they have.
Yeah,
I'm assuming because you were able to clean it and he was open to it, they didn't have that attachment. They just like to collect things.
yeah.
Okay. And so 9 times out of 10, the house now looks the same way than what it did when you went to go help.
Ugh. How it looks like, I have no idea because, as I said, his mom was a hoarder. He would complain and say his mother likes to shop money and buy clothes and buy things. So I think maybe it was probably the last time I spoke to him. He
Mm,
was sleeping upstairs in his mom's room.
mm,
So
Wow.
I can only assume that it
mm.
got worse.
You right, Miss Chan Chan. She a good one because ain't no way. There is no way. When I say there's no way, I mean
Yeah,
there's
I
absolutely no way.
absolutely. I know if it was another woman, she would not have. She would have booked it. She would have been like, "Look here, I'm out."
You you damn right.
You're
Look
absolutely right
here,
about that.
I'm out. So
Absolutely right about that. Because that wouldn't have happened.
no.
I would. Mm-mm. And you said he peed in the bottle. I think that right there just kind of took the
Yeah,
cake.
they would play because they had a large screen TV, like in the, I would say, the basement living room. So him, his brother, and their friends would just play there, and they would just go, who knows, days playing video games. And so nobody wanted to go to the bathroom, so everybody peed in the bottle.
Nope.
Uh-uh.
Participants.
Yo.
Other grown men just in one room peeing together,
Grown man.
stepping on dog poop.
Yep.
All right. And the mama's just like, Cool.
Yeah, she basically said, so she told me, one time I spoke to her and she's like, "You're a really good person." And I said, "Well, thank you." She's like, "My son doesn't deserve you.
Mm.
He's that he's terrible." She's like, and she really opened up to me, which was really nice of her to do. But it was like, how could you have your home like that? And she's like, her husband, well, his father passed away, and I think with that, it just sent her downhill where the hoarding began just to fill that void. So I felt for her, but yeah, it was,
Wow.
it was a learning lesson.
Wow. I mean, yeah, yeah. So the guy now, he goes to the bathroom. He got his own place.
Mm,
Um, he doing all right.
no idea. I couldn't tell you. I just,
I know. I mean, the guy that you have now. He's
oh yeah. Oh, look here. He is so, when I go to his house, look here. Everything is in order. He does not play. He keeps his house clean. He will, like, before I come over, and he comes from work, he made sure he showered, food is ready, and when I come over, there is no cell phone for myself or for him, and it's just our time. Complete. I mean, clothes are clean in the hamper. Whatever he takes out of the dryer is in a hamper by itself, ready to fold or whatever. I mean, he keeps his place really clean. So
good thing. That's a
he's
good
uh,
thing. I
yeah,
am so glad you had that update because, whew, girl,
yeah,
that's a lot. Did you
yeah.
see these two men back to back?
No, there were they because when I how I dated, it would be if I'm dating you and I we end the relationship, I would go 2 3 years without anybody until I meet somebody else.
Okay,
So that's basically how I dated.
okay. Savage said that's a whole 360 from Russian and urine boy. You ain't lying. Are not lying about that one.
No, no, I'm not.
It went from like bad to worse. Well, which direction did it happen?
The Caucasian guy first, and then I did date other people in between before I met the Russian.
But they weren't as bad.
No, they weren't. No,
Okay, thank God. Whew.
no.
Okay, Nico, you won. We ain't got no trophies yet, but I'm gonna get you one. Uh,
Janaea, you're not saying anything. You're just sitting there like
she's
quiet and
got to
rocking.
put it together.
I'm sorry, my love. I did not mean to traumatize you. So sorry.
Well, that's okay because on the Love
Okay.
Talk, we talk about how to heal from trauma, and it sounds like that's gonna need to be our next episode. What's your question, Jay?
Yes, Jay.
Lost for words. um, Desiree, you have any more questions?
I'm all set.
It's like,
All set.
I'm sorry. I didn't
Woo!
take over the whole thing. It was supposed to be about you, my love. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to.
Oh, she was. Look, she was
Oh,
jumping.
I wanted to know. I had a few questions of my own.
It's okay because you know what, Miko. Either way, you come through, you show out, and tonight you showed out, girl. You take the cake. You take the whole table. The whole buffet is yours.
This damn table.
Wait,
Woo!
and he's
Woo!
still living like that today.
No, please make it stop. Nico,
Woo! Wait!
Oh
Oh,
my
big
gosh,
child.
it makes tears come out of my eyes. Oh my gosh, I can't.
So that's just mama's boys, right?
Those are just mama boys.
Okay, so we gonna have to have you back because we want.
When you're ready, I'm here for you.
Yeah, come back because we gonna unpack all this. I mean, you by yourself, girl, you can write a whole book, probably a few of them.
Trust me, I've thought about it so many times, and there are other stories too. But I ain't gonna let it all out right now because I don't think my girl can take any more of me talking. I'm finished.
No, I don't. I don't. I think she done.
My girl, if you need to go see a therapist, I will pay. Okay,
I'm calling mine tonight.
I'll take care of that. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Your sister said don't talk about no more pee.
I don't even have to pee and boo boo no more after that. I'm good.
Say her stories covered it all.
But I do got toilet tissue if I need to go. I got a whole bunch of toilet
Anybody else
tissue.
in the comments, if you got a story, if you can top Miko, woo-hoo.
No, if you can top me, go. Don't. You are not coming on. I don't want to hear nothing. And if you let somebody on, I'm getting off because I can't do it. Miko is my baby and she traumatized me. God damn it.
Miko got me ready for bed.
Look here, didn't I not say I'm bringing the tea? I brought some good tea.
Girl, you brought more than some damn tea. Now stop lying. My tea brought some tea. Woo. No, you need to bring some liquor after that.
Even drinking, I'ma have some.
My girl gonna put my head down. He's done. Like, look here.
Woo. Woo wee. That was crazy.
Yeah. I've had my, as I said, another time we can go deeper. I'm a very open.
That's what we gonna do. That's a good idea, Miss Chan Chan. Miko's story times. We can only take this probably about once a week though, Miko. We can't because child, woo, that's a lot.
Mm.
Okay, so what did you learn from those? Right, we want to put out something that is
Well, yeah, positive, absolutely.
okay.
Um, oh, what can I honestly say that I've learned? I can say that hmm, take people at face value. You
Mm,
know, as they whatever they show you, that is the honest to God truth.
yes,
Listen
absolutely.
listen to your intuition, because with the Russian guy, if I didn't listen to my intuition, I would have never known he was seeing other women behind
Mm,
my. So I would say that is what those two are the main things that I
okay,
learned.
okay. And I don't think it doesn't sound like you will be. It sounds like everything is going well with your current relationship. But I'm assuming, right, you won't ever do that again.
Oh, absolutely not.
Okay.
Absolutely not.
Woo! Girl, you took
My
one for
life
the team with that one.
now is like I just want peace. I just want serenity mentally, emotionally, and somebody who's in the same mindset. And this person I'm seeing is the exact same thing. He's
All
been through
right.
he's been through his trauma. So yeah.
All right. He's been through it. He's healed from it, and that's all a beautiful thing. Woo, Miko. You won, girl. You won, baby.
I was looking to, but yeah, okay.
You got that one. Well, thank you so much for coming on and
Thank you.
giving us your stories. We definitely want to hear some more. Spaced
Oh,
out.
absolutely.
And thank you so much for joining us. Go ahead, Jane. What you want to say?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's like I got nothing.
I will say Desiree didn't have to go. She just sent me
She
a
did.
message. She enjoyed being here. I told her to come back. We enjoyed
Yes,
it
please.
so much.
Absolutely.
So see you guys later from Desiree.
All right.
But yeah, I've got nothing for you, Nico. I
Yeah.
still love you though. I
We're
love
gonna
I
see you
love
tomorrow.
you too. I love you both. Thank you so much
Love
for
you.
having me.
Yeah, thank you so much for supporting us, girl. You be coming through, and that is so awesome. Thank you,
Absolutely.
thank
I'm
you.
here for you both.
Girl, we gonna catch you back for another Miko story time.
Oh, absolutely.
All right, girl.
Night, ladies.
Bye. All right, Miss J. You got the message. I got the message. Y'all heard what she said. Desiree had to go. Jay still processing. But Desiree, oh my goodness, she's amazing. She's amazing. She came through with the questions, and I love that. I love when they're vibing out with us. And Miko came, and as we all see, she was like, "Boom! Y'all ain't never heard of that one." And so, yeah, Jay, you gotta do your final thoughts, girl. The bald head beauty, you gotta do that part, boo.
Okay. Y'all already know what it is. Hey, 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 it's your favorite bald head. Hey, hey, hey. I still ain't got nothing. Look, I tried. I'm got nothing else.
Woo! That is, I don't want to say one hell of a story. That's two stories that's just like, whoa! Where they do that at? Thank you, everybody, so much for joining us. Time Traveler, you are new. Thank you for joining us. I hope you enjoyed the show, Miss Chan Chan. Shout out to you. Miss Kia, our guest moderator. Shout out to you. Miko, girl. Oh, big shout outs to you. Our moderators, other moderators, Savage and Anthony, thank y'all all so much for joining us tonight on Love Talk Podcast and being here for tonight's episode. Make sure y'all check us out tomorrow. We will be back with Gio. We're going to be back with Gio. I'm so excited to have her on. If y'all have not heard her blow yet, girlfriend got pipes, okay? She got pipes. So make sure y'all come back and y'all check her out tomorrow. And then we have Austin Julio on the 18th. We got some shows coming next week. We putting these things out. So y'all keep sharing, keep showing up, keep sharing the love. And we're going to be back soon tomorrow, 6:15 p.m. on the Love Talk Podcast, Facebook, and YouTube. We got to give Jay a minute. She got to go process her thoughts, get herself together, overlook life and situations.
And y'all know I'm never speechless like this. This one really got me distraught.
I had questions because how?
I don't have nothing. I'm not saying I have nothing. I don't. Leave me out next time. Leave me out.
I can't. You're a host.
Oh, yeah.
Woo! That was something. Well, y'all, that has been the Love Talk Podcast with our two guests. Miss Miko, shoot me a picture of yourself, girl. I got to give you some credit. You need credit, child. You need credit. Okay? And our main guest, Miss Desiree. Thank y'all all again for joining us, and we will see y'all tomorrow. Bye. You good? You good? She went through it and got over it. I know we can. Yeah, we gonna have to.
Okay.
It's okay.
Okay.
Air hugs. We'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye. Ooh, child.
Lord, baby, today.
Girl.
I can't. I'm gonna have nightmares. Thank you, Miko. I'm gonna have
Miko has produced nightmares.
nightmares.
Look. Woo.
Whole nightmare.
She went in the basement, yo. Dude had a whole
Stop!
microwave. Woo! Woo! All right, y'all, we gotta go for a bye.
Have I not suffered enough?
You suffered enough. Your suffering is over. You have made it to the light at the end of the tunnel.
Okay. Okay.
All right, y'all. We about to say
Toodles.
bye.
I'm on the way. I got the juice, tell you the truth. Hop in the coupe. Ain't nothing new, tell you today. Like in the play, 9 to 5 on weekends. Know you're riding through deep waves. Love feeling you deeply. Every time that you see me, I'ma hit you with that pop, babe. Got you thinking about me all the days, and you can't sleep without me. Make it look easy. Make it look easy. Make it look easy. Make it look easy. I am the one. I throw it back, try not to splash. I got that water, baby, be cautious. Don't do this often. Gon' get lost in the sauce and tapping out, no option. If you don't believe me, well then I'm on the way. I got the juice, tell you the truth. Hop in the coupe, ain't nothing new. Tell you today, like in the play. 9 to 5 on weekends. Now we riding through deep waves. Love feeling you deeply. 9 to 5 on weekends. It look like it's easy. Love feeling you deeply. It look like it's easy. You know that you can't tell me no. I know that I'll never let you go. They get mad every time we post. They ain't seen love like this before. Why can't they all leave us alone? I know that we better on our own. We can all go away. All the girls in your business, go ahead and tell them I am the one. I throw it back, try not to splash. I got that water, baby, be cautious. Don't do this often. Gon' get lost in the sauce and tapping out, no option. If you don't believe me, well then I'm on the way. I got the juice, tell you the truth. Hop in the coupe, ain't nothing new. Nothing new. Tell you today, like in the play. Nothing new. I got the juice, ain't nothing new. I got the juice, ain't nothing new.